I'm Shelley Young, the owner of the Chopping Block. Today I'm going to teach you how to make Irish soda bread. This is a classic example of quick bread. No need to rise, very quick to make, about 10 minutes or so to put together, especially if you have a food processor is what I'm going to use today. If you don't have one of these, don't worry, I'll show you how to do it without one as well. First step, I've got 2 cups of all-purpose white flour, a 1/4 cup of wheat germ, add some nice texture and contrast and flavor. Baking soda, that's what's going to make this rise. A teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of unsalted cold butter. In the food processor, what I do here is quickly pulse this. That's going to break the butter into small pieces and be evenly combined throughout the flour. Only takes a couple of seconds. If I were to do this by hand, what I would do is take a pastry cutter like this, put the flour ingredients all together, and just cut the flour into small pieces. The next step, after we've processed the butter into the flour, just toss that into a bowl. The adding of the liquid is best done by hand. It helps to keep us from over-mixing it. Once we over-mix flour, once we've added liquid to it, which is going to be our buttermilk, it can get tough. So doing this by hand is a little bit safer. We have a cup of gold raisins. If you don't like raisins, I don't know what to tell you. You should love raisins, they're the best. But you can leave it out. I'm just kidding. 2 teaspoons of caraway seeds. This adds a lot of interesting flavor to the soda bread. Again, you can leave that out if you choose to, if you don't have it. Traditionally, soda bread isn't made with either one. This is our kind of souped up version of it. We're going to add a cup of buttermilk. That acid in the buttermilk is going to activate the baking soda and make it rise. So you don't want to substitute milk for this. Then we're going to form this into 2 little loaves and bake it in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. So you can see here, there's still a little bit of dry flour floating around in there. So I'm going to use my hands as the next step here and just form this together into a ball. See how I'm doing that? Once we have this combined, we're going to simply form this into 2 round loaves. Irish soda bread is traditionally done in a round shape. After we form the Irish soda bread into these nice round shapes, we're going to brush it with buttermilk. You can also use milk if that's what you have, but you've just put buttermilk inside, so you probably have some. A sprinkle of sugar and some oats, just some rolled oats. One of the little tricks here is, see how I throw this on my hand? That way I can get it around and get it to stick to the sides. Okay, we're going to cut across in here, pop it in the oven. Oh, wonderful art. Irish soda bread is done. Beautifully brown and toasted. I can see that it's brown in the center, and that's what you really want to look for. Then we know it's cooked all the way through. This Irish soda bread recipe is a little bit sweet and a little bit savory, so it's great with soup or toasted for breakfast with some jam. So enjoy it, and that's how you make Irish soda bread.